I'm so excited to talk to you guys about procrastination. This is gonna be awesome. So much information, tools to finally overcome it. Tomorrow. Yeah, let's do tomorrow. Hello, all you beautiful souls. Grateful to be connecting with you. My name is Sahar Badar, and in this video, we will be diving into the mechanics of procrastination, unveiling the truth about why we even do it. And I'll also be sharing with you 3 transformative techniques to help you finally overcome it. Make sure to stay till the end because I included a bonus powerful brain hack to rewire your subconscious mind and get it to work for you. Luckily, we are not the only procrastinators out there, my friends. It is actually a primal, deeply rooted, instinctual reaction to anything new. In fact, the ancient philosophers had a word for this, akrasia, which translates to the experience of knowing an action would be in your best interest and not doing it. Key word there, experience. You know the hamster wheel of procrastination, and you start doing everything but the actual thing? Have you ever noticed that when it's time to sit down and do the thing, you've got to check your phone, you've got to organize the closet. Suddenly everything is so pressing except for the thing that you really need to do that's going to move the needle forward. So you start with procrastination, and then the guilt sets in. Oh gosh, I know I really needed to do that and I really want to do that. Why didn't I do that? I'm so stupid. And then you go with the self-sabotage and resentment, and it's this destructive wheel of self-sabotage that happens that actually translate into the body. It's stress, your palms could be sweaty, your heart's racing when you think about what you know you need to be doing and you know you want to. So what is actually really happening? This could be due to something in the brain called temporal discounting, which means in our minds that the reward of the thing that we actually want to do is so far off in the future. Makes a lot more sense to just check Instagram or Facebook because we're also getting that little dopamine fix, releasing those feel-good chemicals in your brain, which makes it even more likely that we're gonna do it again. The key to stop this loop of destruction is self-forgiveness and compassion. Once you do that, it's a pattern interrupt and it breaks you free from that energy. And it really helps to know that in actuality, your brain is simply just doing its job because its job is to keep you safe. And to the brain, safe equals familiar. Your brain is thinking, if I don't try, I don't have to feel whatever that could be for you. Rejection, fear of being seen, being afraid of outshining others. It's that underlying fear that is actually driving the brain. But we all know that staying in your comfort zone and safe isn't actually the best thing for us. And the catch-22 about this is anything that excites you and gets your motor running is naturally going to bring up fear. It is just a natural response that we have. So for us to be able to say, okay, I see what this is. You're just trying to do your job. Then it makes it a lot easier to bypass and say, you know what, we're just gonna do it anyway and see what happens. And I'll let you in on a little secret. It's 99% of the time never as scary as we make it out to be. I heard a story recently that really blew my mind and actually gave me a lot of courage to just go for it. I'm sure everybody knows Stephen King, right? Yeah, serial procrastinator. He actually shares in his autobiography that there was many days that he would sit at his writing desk and that he would just stare at the blank page. And he would force himself to just start writing. And sometimes the first 500 words were shit, but then after, the flow came. And this is Stephen King, guys. Can you imagine if he let procrastination get the best of him? What kind of magic do you have inside of you that's waiting to be birthed? Just go for it. So what he's telling us right there is to just sit down and get started. Just take that imperfect action. Clarity will follow, flow will follow. It's all about just getting out of that loop of procrastination. And now we know that it's actually not time management, but emotional management. And with that knowledge, we can take our power back. We can flip the whole thing around and actually use the resistance and the procrastination as a compass, as an indicator that is leading us towards our greatness. And then we can alchemize the whole experience because we move towards it rather than run away from it. Now that we know that the brain is just trying to protect us and we're using our procrastination as a compass, I'm gonna share with you 3 transformative techniques to make this process a whole lot easier. And then for the grand finale, the bonus brain hack at the very end to rewire your subconscious brain. Number 1, break it down into small steps. So it helps to think about it like this. If I said to you, hey, do you wanna come over and watch an 8-hour movie? You'd probably be like, hell no. But if I said to you, hey, do you wanna come over and watch this new show on Netflix? You'd probably say, sure. Because in our minds, we're thinking, oh yeah, what is that, 30 minutes, an hour? Next thing you know, it's 5 hours later. You're wondering, where did the time go? The key to understanding that is our brain is on overload thinking, oh my goodness, 8-hour movie. But if we're able to softly come in and say, oh, it's just this little bit of time, we then get more relaxed, and next thing you know, it's been 5-6 hours later. So that same energy will transfer over if you adopt that same mentality in your work or whatever it is that you're procrastinating on. Something else that has been very effective for me is number 2, the Pomodorro technique. This specific technique is 25 minutes of focused work with a 5-minute break. You can kind of play around with the times, but the idea is focused work on one thing followed by a reward or a break. Why this is so effective is because we're tricking our brains. Okay, I've only got to sit down and do this one thing for 25 minutes and then I get a break. What usually ends up happening, because we let the pressure off, we end up triggering the flow state and it is on. Which brings us to number 3, align and optimize your life to maximize the flow state, or push the button lifestyle. So what I mean by that is setting yourself up for success. And for me personally, that originates from back a couple of years ago when my mama saw me frantically running around in the morning like I used to do, and I'm struggling to make the coffee, getting it everywhere, and she says, why don't you just do it at night? Then you just have to push the button. Just push the button. And I was like, push the button. So I started putting that into practice. And even though it may seem like such a simple task, having the coffee ready for me in the morning to just push the button is a whole different frame of space. It's a whole different vibe. Create your sacred container. Make yourself feel really good starting first thing in the morning. Do things to raise your vibration and put you in that state. If you want to know more about that, I actually created a video on how to raise your vibration, and you can find that here. Setting yourself up for success is going to look different for anybody, but for me, that includes push the button lifestyle, getting my coffee ready the night before. It also includes cleaning the station that I'm gonna be filming, doing any and all of those little things. So whatever I would have to do that is going to distract me from doing the thing that I need to do is setting yourself up for success. That's the idea here. We wanna make it hard for us to procrastinate. So now we feel really good, we are flowing, and we're ready to kick things into overdrive. Which brings us to the bonus brain hack. Utilize the power of intention and rewire our subconscious mind. The subconscious gets a bad rep, but in truth, it is always working for us, not against us. Even if it's running on old programs that don't serve our highest good, it thinks they are. So it is up to us to change that. Intention is like taking your wizard wand and directing the energy where you want it to go. And that is a very powerful thing. And if you combine that with your brain in the theta state while you're sleeping at night, magic happens. We can directly go into that subconscious, reprogram it, and it starts working for you. So to powerfully hack this, all you need to do is, at night, right before bed, give your subconscious mind a command matched with an intention. For example, my intention is to nail that procrastination video tomorrow and help people with this annoying problem we all have. And I command my subconscious mind to support that. Breathe it in, infuse it, and so it is. Thank you. See? Easy as pie. This hack alone has been a game changer for me. So I don't know about you, but I'm a little dense sometimes. So anything that I can do to hack the subconscious while I'm sleeping, I'm for it. Let me know what your intention for your subconscious rewiring is down below in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because since I'm not procrastinating anymore, you'll be getting weekly videos. It's been awesome hanging out with you guys today. It is my hopes that you get out there and do the thing now. The life you've always dreamed of is waiting right on the other side of that procrastination. Time to get to it. With love, from my heart to yours, I say bye-bye for now. See you soon in another video.